Hey, what's up? It's John Kizzy. You know who is he, a.k.a. Philly G, because they know who I be. And I'm here with DJ Laton.
I'm back.
And my cousin Ray Ray.
What it do, people?
And we started a podcast. So today, what are we on? Episode 71. 71. We see that, you weren't here last week. We had an interview with two local artists, two local film artists. I'm sure y'all seen it. But that came up right after the Junos, so we didn't have enough time to talk to the Junos. Talk to the Junos, I said. I mean, talk about the Junos.
Talk about it.
Talk to me nice.
So this episode, we are going to catch up on that and get in that. But first, we're going to start with Beyonce. Her new Cowboy Carter album.
How you feeling about that? It's a whole switch up of a scene, right?
Yeah. First off, I know y'all heard the single, Texas Hold'em.
Yeah.
What y'all think about that?
I think it was good for what it was. Like I'm not a big country fan, but I don't hate it. I used to hate it. I started DJing more weddings. Now I don't hate it anymore. Like you get into the flow of knowing there's different types of country, you know, pop country and that old school country. But for what it was, it's good. Like to me, it's not bad. I don't consider it. Oh my God, I can't stop listening to it, but it's a good listen to. It's nice and Beyonce knows what she's doing. I'll get into that, I guess, when you talk to the album. Like,
in regards to that track. Have you ever had any requests for that song yet?
No, I haven't, but I have played it.
Okay.
I played it to a Sip and Paint. Just to see the reaction.
Yeah, how was the reaction?
Everybody didn't like, oh my God, but people just like, oh, he's actually playing the new Beyonce. It was very new then. It was like a couple of days new. It wasn't like, oh my God, but it was like, hey, they recognized it was Beyonce's song though. That still shows power, like to know that, hey, oh yeah, that means that plenty of people listening to it already.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah.
Well, it's all over the radio.
Yeah.
So people, that's probably how people are familiar with it. I'll say that song, that single, kind of sets the mood for the album, but it doesn't pigeonhole it. If you know what I mean, it's not like stuck in that. It's definitely. I don't know if I'd call it a country album as much as like a country inspired R&B album. You know what I mean? Because I listened to it and it does have the country undertones, but it doesn't feel like any kind of country music I've heard anyway. I mean, if country music is like that, then I could stop hating country too. Like, I don't know. But yeah, and the guests on it. Miley Cyrus got a song on there that's really dope. Her and Post Malone got a song on there that's really dope. And as I was saying before we started, there's a song where she's rapping, and I thought it was Cardi B. That's how good she was. I was like, and for me, that threw me off because I thought it was a country album. I'm like, why is Cardi on here? You doing a country album and then got Cardi B, and then no, it was, yeah, Beyonce could spit.
Oh yeah,
that was the first time I've heard her spit, except for that. What was that Megan Thee Stallion song?
I don't know exactly what the song was, but pretty sure it was a remix to one of her songs.
Yeah, and it was.
I don't know. It was Body. It may have been Body. I'm not sure. It was one of those hits around that time.
Yeah.
Body or something else. It was a remix, and Beyonce was on it. It was like, it wasn't WAP, right? It wasn't WAP.
No, definitely it wasn't WAP. No, I don't know if Beyonce is bold enough to go to there. Yeah. You know, the Beehive can't follow it because she still targets the kids, right? That would have been too left for her.
I don't know. I would say Beyonce targets the kids, man. I wouldn't say that.
Her radio singles are lighter.
But man, I watched the concert thing at the theaters.
Yeah.
That ain't no kid show. There's too much gyration going on to be a kid show. That's too much. booty everywhere, and like that ain't a kid show to me. I don't think it's a kid show. But that's what I think.
Too bootylicious.
Yeah, she actually in one state she showed Meg coming out, and Meg was doing her regular routine, hands on the knees on the. It was I don't know. I don't consider it a kid show. It could be a kid show now. Times have changed.
I'm sorry, maybe I misworded it. I don't mean she puts on kid shows.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean that she does some kid-friendly singles.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And her music is more easily digestible. She's kind of like Drake in a point where.
Oh, this guy.
No, I mean Drake does music that you can listen to in the supermarket, right?
But Daff over here.
But then when you go to his album and the non made for radio stuff, it ain't stuff that you can play around kids.
No,
you know what I mean?
No.
That's the only way I'm comparing them.
Yeah,
they're multi-layered. It's like they have stuff that can play anywhere.
Yeah.
But you can't play their whole album if you're anywhere.
Yeah.
Because then you'll be song number 4 and you're like, what did he just say? You're like, oh, shoot. That wasn't for us.
Yeah. I think what this album showcases that she can't miss.
Yeah.
Whenever she decides to put her hands on, bless the song with her voice, it don't miss.
Yeah.
Right? Like what are the numbers streaming at right now? Like I know they gotta be high.
I know that she on Billboard reported that she has the number one. I forget what the complete numbers are, but broke the record for albums streamed in a 24-hour period, basically.
Yeah.
This year. It's April, so it's, so those type of records sound dope, but you're in April. You know what I mean? If you were in like November and you put an album out and it said most streamed on what, you'd be like, oh shoot. But there's so much time ahead that can get past that could so many time for artists to put out something that can beat these records. Will they?
Well, that's the thing. Will they though? Because when this starts to become a tour, and if they do the tour package, with the tickets and the album, those count as album sales. This could be the album of the year.
She's doing it again.
You know what? Good point. Because now, to counter actually what I just said, this kind of might set the bar too high for every other artist this year.
Yeah.
Because on one hand, I'm like, yeah, that's not impressive. You don't got much competition because it's the beginning of the year. But you still got the whole rest of the year is going to be your competition. And now they have to. Who's breaking this record?
I don't know. It's got to be something phenomenal.
Well, you got to think about it because she's tapping into a completely different fan base with this one as well, right?
I think that
she's gonna bring her fans over there.
Yep.
The only one who's gonna be able to tap into that market is
Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So, I guess she should say sorry to all the artists. Sorry, everybody else who's dropping this year. You ain't touching her record that she put out in March, 3rd month of the year, and she set the tone for the music for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
that's great.
It's crazy, man. This Beyonce though.
Yeah.
I didn't know until you told me this is like she's doing 3 acts of this. So I guess she already gave everybody that warning.
Because didn't Renaissance just come out last year?
Pretty sure that was last year.
I think it was.
Yeah, like she's she must have all this stuff in the tuck already.
Well, that's what she was saying. Like an article I read said that she was working on this for like about 5-6 years.
Yeah,
I guess since the incident happened where she was at I think it was like an award show or something. I might be wrong in these details, but it was like a show where she was performing with some country music artists, and it wasn't well received by some people.
Right?
Okay.
So this was like, oh, I can come in and stomp on this.
I can hang with y'all.
Yeah,
if I wanted to. And that's what the big artists do.
Flex.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can hang with y'all if I want to, and I can show you.
It's a flex, but it's also like a homage to all of the black country music artists who never got the shine that they were supposed to get as well, right? That's what some of the content about the album that I was reading.
Yeah.
And she has some of those artists on that album as well.
Yeah, I did see some names I didn't recognize. That must have been them, man.
Yeah.
Man, and that's another big artist, not plot, but ploy. They always give you that story that good feeling story to make you listen to it just because you know this happening. Beyonce is so good with that. She's just like, oh yeah, like what album that was? I think it was the Carters or something. And she talked about how she went to Africa and she did some songs with African artists and all that. And it's like, oh really? Like she gives you that warm fuzzy of, oh, I'm listening to this album.
That's a good story can sell an album.
Yes,
that happened with Logic. I watched some kind of documentary on Logic, and it was like all the stuff he's going through. How he did this song for mental suicide prevention, and all this stuff, right? And I was like, oh man, I got really into it. I even copped it, and then I was like, man, it sold me on the album. Then I listened to it. I was like, I'm not that really into Logic. The story sold me, but.
Yeah.
The more I listened to it, I was like, I like the person more than I like the music.
Yeah. But he got you to listen.
Yeah. he got me.
He got you to listen.
Luckily, we're in the age of streaming, so he didn't get my money.
So how far off do you think it is gonna be before we see a Taylor Swift and Beyonce country song together?
Oh.
I bet.
It's the two biggest artists in the world, basically.
Wouldn't be surprised if they weren't working on something right now.
Yeah, that's because they want to. And when that dropped, then frig, that single of the year Grammy nominated. That's
that win song of the year right there.
It's just over. Like it's like, yeah. It's got to be somebody to come out to life for that to lose. Michael Jackson to come back. featuring Tupac, Biggie.
Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson featured Prince, Tupac, and Biggie.
Taylor Swift and Beyonce, dang.
And they still like neck and neck.
Then Kanye pop on stage. Hold on, wait.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I made this collab happen.
Oh yeah. Remember Kanye said he invented all the genres. Did you see that? He said every genre since he came out, he said he invented, because he's trying to take to the flows, because he's taking, it's like he just overshot and just forgot about T-Pain, because he's trying to take credit for all the auto-tune fad that came.
Auto-tune too. Dang.
I was like, I remember T-Pain doing auto-tune before it, and then after T-Pain, Lil Wayne was doing it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kanye.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What?
I go back to some of Kanye's early work.
Uh-oh.
It may
Before
not be
T-Pain?
Maybe not be him doing the auto-tune, but he auto-tuned voices on the beats.
No, that wasn't auto-tune,
Are
no.
you sure?
It was sped up. It was, remember, Kanye's, one of his major influences, he said, and this is why he wanted to, one of his goals, of course not now, because his head is bigger than this room. But one of his goals was to produce a whole album for Ghostface. That was one of his goals, because he really looked up to RZA in his production. And remember how Wu-Tang, they'd have the sped up like soul samples?
Yeah.
Excuse me. That's what he did a lot for.
Yeah.
See, our generation knows that as the Wu-Tang sound.
Yeah.
Later generations know that as the Kanye sound, because he started doing that a lot. But yeah, it was sped up. It's still that those weren't, if that's what you're referring to. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm referring to that, and I think there might have been some of the ones that were slowed down when you're looking at like the Dipset stuff, because he was still producing for rock when Dipset was there, right?
Yeah.
You got to keep that and stuff in mind. Like Kanye's track record goes a long, long way back to I think it was back to Harlem World. To be quite honest, he was doing stuff way back in the day.
Stand Up by Ludacris is one of the oldest Kanye songs I can remember.
I just remember when I watched that the first episode of that documentary that was on Netflix about him.
Oh, I watched that.
It shows him, like, if you go back, it shows him at an award show in like 1995.
Yeah, I seen
with
that.
a group. I can't remember what group he's with.
Dang.
Oh, I don't remember the group, but I know the scene that you're talking about.
Yeah, because they were there to possibly win an award.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was him like doing all pure production. He was not no rapper or anything like that at the time. Just pure production.
Yeah, I do remember that. I remember that. But back to the topic. 808s and was it Heartbreak in 808s or 808s and Heartbreak?
I think it's 808s and Heartbreak.
Yeah. That was the one where he went all auto-tune. but that was after T-Pain, and I'd have to check the numbers to see if that was after Lil Wayne.
I believe it was after Wayne, because when Wayne did Lollipop, it was a shock to the system. It was like, whoa. Yeah, I mean, not saying that nobody did it before him, but it was a shock to my system. Yeah. I was like, what's this? It's like, what?
See, the crazy thing with when Lil Wayne went with auto-tune was kind of backwards with T-Pain, because T-Pain came out with auto-tune, and that's what you knew him for. And then when he didn't do it, you're like, oh, he could actually sing.
Yeah, he could sing. Yeah,
but with Lil Wayne, he knew he knew he could spit. Then he did the auto-tune. You're like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
You could spit. It seemed like you were using a crouch that you didn't need, right?
Yeah, I see what you're saying there. Yeah, that's why that probably led to a lot of the shock too. It's like, wait, we know you got the bars.
Yeah, we know you. And his voice was iconic. Yeah. Like, not to diss any of the other hot boys, but I was always waiting for Wayne.
Yeah, it was Wayne and BG for me.
For me, it was Wayne and Juvie.
Actually, yeah, I got to hold my
BG.
tongue on that. Juvie was in there. Juvie was my guy.
Yeah, and I don't know what to say without disrespecting Turk, but
this guy always dissing Turk, man.
All right.
Is this a pattern?
All right, give me a Turk bar.
No, I don't have a Turk. I don't have a Turk bar.
I don't
even have one Turk bar. I can't remember what what Hot Boys. I can't remember what verse he had at Hot Boys.
I can't remember what his voice sounds like. If I listen to the song, I know, because I know it's the one that's not the other.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, like you could hear Juvie, you could hear BG, you could hear Wayne. But like
I can hear Baby.
Yeah, you can hear Baby.
And Manny
Fresh. You can hear Manny Fresh.
Yeah.
I can't hear Turk.
Can't hear Turk,
no. That Juvie thing, man, you got me really thinking about that. It was like a whole city was running around here screaming that song. None of us knew what we were saying. Think about that.
Yeah, man, Juvie
made a
so but it was,
there was some kind of meme saying this guy made a hit record and #1 single at just asking questions. Because that's all it is.
Oh, yeah, that song.
Every line is a question.
Yeah.
It was always greatness though back in the day.
You know what? I wasn't a fan of the verses as much, but when that hook kicked in, because the beat change, that's what made. I was like,
yeah,
because I wasn't rocking with the Hall things, and I just, because he said it so much, I kind of, now that I go back and listen to it, I like it.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff that I brushed off back in the day, but now when I listen to it, I actually like it, and that was part of it. But that hook, and the way the beat changes up.
Yeah, I found it was a good transition for me, right? Because you go from no limits to huh. So.
Yeah.
It was easy to pick up on, right?
To no limit.
You know what? Way back last year sometime, one of our early episodes, we had Brad on here, and we talked about music that didn't age well. I think most of the No Limit is in that bag for me.
Oh, yeah.
I never go back to it. Almost like Eminem's first album.
Shots fired.
Oh no, what? M is good, but there's like
I
one.
Go to. Sorry,
no, I'm just trying to. I think there's one song on there. I do go the one with Royce the 5'9" When Bad Meets Evil. I listen to that.
I don't know that one,
but most of the other stuff because it was like that shock lyrics.
Yeah, it was a shock lyric.
It's like it's not a jam no more. It's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. What do you want to say?
I listen to like I don't go back to them as a group. I listen to something like Old Master P. I like About That.
Yeah.
Bentleys and Hummers of that. We about that.
I listen to some Fiend from time to time, and Mystical, of course.
Yeah.
I can't even lie. I was listening to Make Them Say the other day.
Make Them Say that's a classic.
Mr. Magic. That was one of my favorites before Mystical came out. Right before Mystical was really popping. It was Mr. Magic.
Since Spotify existed, I never once typed in Silk the Shocker.
I think he's on About That. He's featuring.
What?
He's featured on About That. I was saying.
I know. But have you ever searched his name to play some?
No, I haven't. No. I can't listen to that right now. It's just like, what?
I'm not hating. I'm just saying. He's the wackest rapper.
Y'all remember?
Just a little hate. Just a little hate.
Y'all remember Chopper Style?
Chopper Style.
Like who?
Like Chopper Style.
I guess not.
Who they want? Chopper Style?
No.
Chopper Style?
Oh, no, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
That's what his name?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did he shorten it to just Chopper, though?
He may have.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I do remember Chopper. I didn't remember his name was Chopper Style.
Yeah, I don't know if he was with No Limit or he was just one of the artists.
And Soulja Slim.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, we went off topic. I guess we I don't know. Good to go off topic because the next topic on the screen up there is Diddy.
Got to tell him no.
Is Diddy
the diddler.
So what do you guys think about the video of LeBron James going around saying ain't no party like a Diddy party. That's your hero out there. Yeah, King Tigger's in Toronto right now.
Yeah,
hoping that LeBron's gonna play. LeBron's there somewhere with Diddy right now. You don't know that.
Oh man,
shit! The way that they came in the host though.
And now people are trying to get Jay-Z. People are trying to drag Jay-Z into this. Now.
They trying to drag everybody in there.
Everybody.
Man.
Anybody who was like
Prince
on
Harry
camera, anybody's on camera with Diddy, they doing memes. Oh, look at this guy with Diddy. Look at this guy with Diddy.
They frying Meek.
Yeah.
Meek. Yeah, he getting
Meek's
torched.
Pan done.
Yeah,
because there was a friggin' photo of Meek, I guess trying on sneakers somewhere, and took a selfie, and someone captioned it. Look at Meek taking selfies in P Diddy's basement. Like Meek is getting killed.
Bro, they doing everything.
Man.
They doing everything to Meek, man.
Funny thing is though, I don't know. I don't like to get racy all the time, bring race into it, but you know who's under Diddy and still signed to Bad Boy and his name didn't come up with nothing? And I bet you he was at them parties. MGK.
Oh, is MGK under Diddy?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's on Bad Boy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not. MGK was. He just released something.
Yeah, him and Trippie Redd.
Yeah, he just did something.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was Bad Boy.
Yep.
Oh. No, his name didn't come up.
Because, I don't know why. I
Just
bet you he was at the parties.
Just the black people he's saying?
I ain't saying, but I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you think about it, they really ain't mentioning any, because we know it's not, them parties wasn't all black. They was all mixed. Anybody who was with Diddy or would ride with Diddy, they wasn't all black. And you're right, they don't mention any other like white people there.
Only person they seen to mention was Prince Harry.
Yeah,
that was a weird throw to put out there.
And that was only because he already.
But you know, different people who are of white skin who were in the music industry.
Yeah,
point out the one white guy who isn't in the music industry.
Yeah. but he's very pro black and all that. He's against the crown.
Oh, so that's why they put him there. See,
yeah,
he got a black wife.
Yeah, he's against the crown for all that stuff that they're saying with
so they're gonna throw him out.
Yeah, they gotta put him in there.
But you're right. How many videos have they come out from Diddy's parties? And it wasn't just a sea of black people.
It ain't.
You even see him with white music execs.
Yep.
And stuff.
Yeah.
Partying.
I mean, there's just so much content now with Diddy that doesn't age well.
Yeah, I know.
Like even the scene and Get Him to the Greek, it got him looking wild.
Oh yeah. I seen that.
Looking wild.
Yeah.
Drink Champs interview with Jadakiss and Fabulous.
Yeah, I seen that one
wild.
too.
Cause he looking wild for having to freaking ad lib take that. You can't be on sexual rape charges and that be your catchphrase. And I thought I told you we won't stop.
Oh yeah, and he's going by Daddy Love now too.
Yeah,
right?
Daddy
I know.
Love.
Oh, did you see that Suge Knight said, "Don't become the prison with name Love in a good looking prison."
Suge, buddy.
Suge has actually had like almost positive things to say towards.
That's
Diddy.
what I mean.
He was saying that they're just trying to take him down.
Yeah, he started very positive on that talk. He started very positive.
Because like the thing he said at the end was more jokey.
Yeah,
like
he
don't
just
come like that.
So he had to. I feel like he had to do it. He was like, Nah, I can't come that serious. Don't sit down on the seat.
I know.
It's like, but more, right?
Yeah, but it was like it wasn't 10 minutes. Probably like 6 minutes, and he was like all positive, like he was almost pro Diddy for 5.5, and then threw him some shade at the end.
You gotta, like, he might know more than the average person does, right? They took him out. Like, he got 9 years in jail for a parole violation for a kick.
Yeah.
But it took his whole company down when he was gone.
But what does it say to you guys when, like, in the 90s, basically, I don't know if they ever pieced it up, but what the world knows is his arch enemy is basically supporting him and saying, yo, no, this, you know what I mean? Like, Suge Knight is the one that, remember, we said, I can't wait to hear what Suge's going to say. I thought he was going to roast him, but no. He's did the opposite. Yeah. He's like, because a lot of people are saying they raided Diddy's place to burn the evidence.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that, too.
Yeah. I heard that. I seen something also when they talked about Diddy and Suge. I don't know if this how true it is. He went to some Islamic group, that's it, Islamic group or a Muslim group, and asked them to go and talk to Suge so they could stop the beef. I don't know how true it is, but
like with the Nation of Islam, or?
Yeah, I went to go say, can you go and talk to Suge and like, because I wanna, but Suge say, nah, I don't want to talk to him. I don't know if it's hearsay or this that, but they make it seem like Diddy was trying to done this beef. If we talking about the '90s beef, right, like actually escalating, and I think at that time, Pac was already dead too. So it's like, Suge was all, oh yeah, it's Diddy. Diddy did that, and bro.
Well, I know that it wasn't as serious as the media made it, to be quite honest. Like, there's interviews where people from Death Row talk about how Bad Boy Camp was scared to go out and party after they would do shows and stuff like that, knowing that they'd be in the same city. And Suge Knight and them guys calling them up and be like, man, go out and party, man. Get your money. We're getting money out here. Like, stop worrying about this.
That's
stuff.
Interesting, man.
You know what I mean? So it might not have been as big as everybody was.
Yeah.
Even in Tupac's interviews, like their famous interview, I think it's at the Source Awards, him and Snoop are sitting down there in the suits again, and he's like, everybody's trying to make this an East Coast and West Coast thing. They try to blow it out of proportion, make it bigger than it is. That kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So there was a lot of more hype to the situation than I feel like it was actually really going on.
Yeah, because really it was just Pac didn't like Biggie. He accused them of setting him up, and that's what set it off. Is everybody, even Pac said in one song, everybody had to open their mouth with a fucking opinion.
Well, and I think that was some of the biggest things like that even got misconstrued about that situation is what Pac wasn't necessarily saying from my perspective, anyway, from all the information I heard, was that you set me up. It was more, you mean to tell me I got hit in your city, you're claiming you're the Don of your city.
Yeah.
And I'm your friend, and I got hit up where you're upstairs, and you don't know nothing?
Yeah, it's weird.
You don't know nothing?
Yeah, it comes
bro.
weird. The streets talking.
You know what I mean? Nothing, bro.
Yeah.
That just don't line up. You know what I mean? If you think about any type of street type of politics, anything like that, even just as friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we're from the same neighborhood and someone from your neighborhood comes to fights with me, you're probably going to hear about it.
Yeah.
You might not even know about it beforehand.
Yeah,
like, hey, Ryan,
exactly.
this is gonna happen.
No, you speaking facts. Like,
you
that,
know what I mean?
that anger done generated and you heard about it already.
Yeah.
So you may expect something to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree, man.
So and that was what Pac said. He said it in a couple of interviews, especially when he was in jail, right? And he said, now then I go to jail right after this, and then your whole album is a mirror image to what my album was going to be. You're no longer on the partying bullshit type stuff. You're on the let's gangster lyrics, right?
That's how it come across for real.
That's my hot take. Fry me in the comments if you want.
Oh man.
So did he do it?
I know you're gonna say that next. And I don't, man. To be honest, I don't know.
Do you think it's a setup to cover up all the other shit? Because Uncle Luke, from
2 Live?
Yeah, 2 Live Crew.
Yeah.
Even he said he didn't say it Diddy party's too long. He's like, I don't know what they got up after hours.
Wow.
But I knew it was something.
No way he said that.
He did.
Oh, he did say that.
He said I was it was too much for me and I got uncomfortable. When he said that.
Yo, if Uncle Luke's leaving, I'm leaving. I'm not even staying if he's still there. Why is Uncle Luke here? I'm out here.
So there's a lot of weird suspects. Did you see the little clip with Kevin Hart, Usher?
Usher, yeah.
wrestling over the cornflakes.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Oops." He's like, "Oh, wow, well, that's all a little weird." Like he's like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like,
he was a grown man when that came to live with you, right?
Yeah, I know. A lot of stuff sound weird, man. I don't know.
That's why I think, like, when Uncle Luke said that, I was like, okay, something was going down that he didn't want to be around and implicated in. And I think that everyone else was there. And there might have been some billionaires that were there.
Oh, yeah.
And I bet you Diddy had cameras everywhere.
That's what they said. They said they found the cameras.
Oh, see?
Yeah, they said they found the cameras in a bunch of rooms. He's been recording a bunch of stuff.
So Diddy probably has some powerful dirt on powerful people.
Yeah.
And that's when they was like, okay.
That's why Suge said, watch your back, because they're coming for you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you have all those cameras and people in there who ain't supposed to be in there, just like, I don't know, it goes, everybody talk about the Epstein thing, but I think it's weird how Epstein died too. So
yeah, and then there's just no more information.
Yeah, that's it.
Flight log released, and it's like, okay, it was no big deal because his flight was used. His flights were used for other things. Like,
it's weird.
Yeah, well, hopefully Diddy was smarter, and he's like, a lot of people might have copies of all that stuff, and if something happens, tell the people, if something happens to me, that stuff is going to be everywhere. Then all of a sudden, all charges dropped.
That'd be crazy. This feel like a movie, man.
It does.
This feel like a movie, like
it does.
Superhero found to be da.
He sold all his shares of Volt.
Yeah. Step away from that stuff.
Like what was it?
That was like when the Cassie stuff first came up.
I think Uncle Luke said that. He said when they put you on the pedestal, the people with the power, they put you up there because they need you and they want you there.
Yeah.
But the minute you don't act right, they can take you down from there.
Yeah.
Anytime they want.
Yeah.
And we're seeing right now that, like, it was Diddy, a billionaire. He was a Billy, didn't he? If not,
I think so.
If not, he was right on the cusp.
I think he just got it.
Just on the
I think he just got it though.
Yeah, and shoot, who else? Yeah, because that's another thing he said. They're going after all our billionaires.
Well, Kanye was a billionaire, but
that's what they. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
That's what he said. He said that going after all, and they took down Kanye. Now taking back down Diddy. All we got left is Jay-Z.
Yeah,
there's all rumblings of them trying to go after him. Yeah. They don't want no black people to have billions. Unless you're a woman. That's why I said Oprah and Rihanna are safe.
Man, yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for saying this, but I want to see the conclusion. I want to see what did they find? What are they? I heard was it producer Rod or whatever saying all this stuff?
Yeah,
he's one of the main guys.
He labeled Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez. Named all kinds of people that are implicated in this stuff.
I'm glad you said J-Lo. I thought about J-Lo when this was going on. Remember when J-Lo was like, "My love don't cost a thing" from a long time ago? And it was all about, at that time in the club when it was Shine and Diddy in the club. Yeah. That gun went off and all that stuff. And then J-Lo was out.
Little Rob saying that she snuck it in. He's implicating her in it. I was like, whoa. It implicated Cuba Gooding Jr. saying that he was trying to grope him and do all this kind of stuff. And
also, I don't know if he's the one that named her, but on the case that's going through 50 Cent's baby moms it was named.
Yeah.
That's why 50's out there saying stuff now.
Yeah, 50, he ain't easing up on nothing.
Oh, and now apparently his baby moms is going after him for sexual assault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is Diddy when all this is going on?
Diddy he's somewhere with Stevie J.
No interviews, no bookings, no nothing. Like he's not getting booked for anything. Like
they spotted him with an influencer in Miami.
Yeah, at a breakfast, right?
At a breakfast thing, yeah. I think that's the last thing I saw.
That was the last thing I saw.
The crazy thing is that, like you just said, no charges or nothing, right? Also, no statements from Diddy.
No.
He ain't said nothing.
No.
He probably don't want them to know where he is.
It's different. Normally, you get a statement like when they start accusing you.
Yeah.
Like R. Kelly, he started talking, interviews, everything. He's like, "No, it wasn't me. I didn't."
Yeah.
And he's just like, nothing.
He's nothing. But
man, I don't know.
But then again, the people that's doing those interviews and stuff, we always find out that them's the guilty one.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
The one saying I didn't do it the loudest.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? They're the ones that go down.
Yeah.
So maybe Diddy's. I don't think anyone in this situation is innocent.
No.
But I think that Diddy didn't do half the stuff that they trying to get him for. But he has films of people doing stuff that they don't want out there.
That's the thing. That's the thing. What do they really got on him?
They're talking wild stuff, but like I don't. It's all
it's all like
right?
people
like
talking.
In the Cassie lawsuit, they talking about him blowing up Kid Cudi's car.
Yeah.
What
happened to that? Like, how do you just do that? And somebody says you do that, and nobody look into it.
Yeah, like no one investigates the incident.
Yeah, like
he had a blown up car.
Yeah, did they find a bomb underneath the car? Like, yeah, exactly.
They're not gonna check the records.
Exactly. Like, yeah, it's an open case now. Like, it's like basically it's a cold case open. It's weird, man.
It's all very weird, man.
It's I don't know if it's weird or just the money involved and the power involved. I don't know.
I'd like to know what's going on.
And that's what I mean. Like I don't know if I don't feel good saying it, but I really want to know what's the conclusion, what actually happened, because this to me is just like wild.
And like I said, the rumblings of going after Jay-Z now. There's memes now talking about Jay-Z's relationships, how he was like when he was dating Foxy Brown. Now this is what they're saying online. Yeah. Foxy Brown when she was like 16 and he was like
15 when she was signed. And
she was he was like 27?
Man,
something like that.
Jay did that to Beyonce too.
That's what people are saying. Yeah. Although I was sometimes I get online. I partake in the comments and I argue for a bit.
Oh jeez!
I got somebody.
Hey yo, fine, John. Kids, you there arguing? That's a see a guy right here.
Because when I'm listening to Joe Budden or something, and I'm just not doing nothing, I was like, let me argue about this because they got the years off when they were talking about Beyonce.
Oh, they got the years wrong.
Yeah. And I was in there. They're like, no, this is what they do. I was like, you don't know these people. Don't you love it when people assume? No, they're all like that. You don't know Jay-Z.
No, you don't.
You don't. So,
and that's
shut up with that.
Yeah.
And you can go back and you can see in their interviews that happened on MTV back in the days and stuff. You can see what year that interview happened. And you can see then when they said they met in the progression. Also, you could even see back in those days who they were actually dating at those times.
Yeah.
Like, someone's like, oh, yeah, they fell in love in 97. Destiny Child came out in 97.
Yeah, so.
They
You even know Jay-Z.
That timeline don't line up.
I know. But that's what the meme is. I was like, yeah, they fell in love in 97 when she was. And then they put the ages, but the ages don't matter when you got the year wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, you can't believe everything, and I agree with that too.
Oh, yeah. If people do, and then they because I look at the comments, and I'm like, these people speaking on them like they know these people.
Yeah.
Like it's fact. No, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Like check their interviews. Anyways. It turned this fat white girl started arguing with me bad.
I'm not even gonna say what I want to say. I don't want to say.
I think because I said something about it. It always makes certain type of people mad when you bring race into it. I was like, they just trying to take another brother down, and then all of a sudden she just was.
She's on it.
Yeah,
I know Jay-Z. I saw him. Someone talked to her when she was Destiny's Child.
She's like, why are you trying to make white people look like this? I was like, I wouldn't say. I said they tried to take down a black man. I didn't say it was white people trying to do it. You didn't want to come out saying that. So I guess when I say somebody's anti-black, your first impression or you assume that it must be a white person. I didn't put that assumption out there. Yeah, anyways, we argue for a few hours. I usually get them to shut up. They go home. They go home crying.
John Kizzy weekdays. I'm in your comments.
That's what I'm doing when I'm uploading, and it's like it says we'll be done in 40 minutes. I'm like, what am I doing here, staring at this bar for 40 minutes? Let me go online and start some trouble.
Let's go in the comments.
Let's go in the comments. Comment sections are crazy.
So if this stuff all comes up to be true, what does that mean for listening to the music? Bad boy artists have touched a lot of music over their time.
Well, do you still listen to R. Kelly?
I mean, a little bit. Not as much. He ain't my first go-to for R&B, I can't lie.
I can't listen to Bump and Grind no more because that just seems wrong. But some of his music,
I can't go back and listen to Aaliyah. Age ain't nothing but a number because I know he wrote that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
I think just like you, man. Can the music still play? Yeah. I think about that a lot. It's me who normally play.
I know you're the DJ.
I think, can I play this? But like some people still request it though.
Yeah.
Some people still request the music, and I can't hate them. I was one of those guys, like Tyrone could tell you, at his wedding, his mom was requesting me to play R. Kelly. I was like, no, I ain't playing. But she was on me, so I had to play it.
You should just say this was requested by.
I think I did. But what I do that though, that's to make sure people know that, hey, it wasn't on my list.
Yeah, this ain't part of my set.
Yeah, like this is what
This goes out as special request.
But like, I don't lie. I still play Vibe though.
Well, that is a vibe.
Cause I feel like that's like, I don't know. Scotians love Vibe, man. They vibe.
Yeah.
I still.
Got it.
Yeah, everyone knows that as well. Because R. Kelly wrote for a lot of artists too, right? And
right.
Not all of us know those songs.
Yeah.
You got to go back through the
and figure out who.
Go back through the CDs.
Yeah.
And look at the names of who's producing these tracks.
You're right.
And who wrote these tracks.
You're right.
There's a lot of music that he touched.
Cuz changed his name to Pied Piper. We should have known right then.
Stop.
Anytime.
Look at what size Diddy J just did.
I know, cuz. Yeah. Hey, audience out there, anytime somebody changes their name to something foul, it's something that they hiding something.
Yeah,
Pied Piper,
great.
Brother Love.
Yeah.
Like, it's right there. How did we not?
They try to show us what's going on.
I know. They don't even hide it. They just do it.
Even breadcrumbs.
Yeah. Okay, let's win a mask.
Stop. Trapped in the closet.
Trapped in the closet.
That was some weird stuff going on in those songs.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I tried to watch them all, and the longer you watch, the more you're like, what is this? Where are we going?
Yeah, what's happening? What's going on?
When he was at church, and then they're driving and still singing, going to the Waffle House. I'm like, this is way beyond in the closet. And then it always ends like a soap opera.
Yeah.
And you're like, I got to see what happens next. There's like 50 somewhat parts, man.
Man.
Yeah, but that was crazy. Well, if it's true, I hope he sees justice. If it's not true, I hope it's not just something that's swept under the rug. I hope, you know what I mean? I hope it's if someone's setting them up, I hope it's revealed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If nothing's found, I hope they say nothing's found, not just leaving us like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing there because the reputation is tarnished so much right now, right?
Yep.
Like, how does he ever come back from that, even if it isn't true?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
You know what I mean? Like, what kind of campaign has to be done to showcase this is not who I am?
It's so quiet, though.
I know. Everyone's everyone's scared that, because he probably got something on all these people.
Footage. He must have a lot of footage,
and they don't want to say nothing. You don't want to come up for him because then everyone's jumping on you.
Yeah.
And then when the footage is revealed, they're like, oh, that's why you were for him.
Yeah.
You don't want to come out against him because he got footage on you. Yeah. And then that footage is going
to
come
out.
Yeah. And what does this mean for the Keefy D stuff that's going on too, right?
Shit.
If you can be guilty of one, it can show probable cause for another, right?
Ooh. We'll see.
There's a lot of stuff. I'm hoping all this stuff is just internet stuff.
Yeah.
And just people trying to get money, and he's able to come up with his reputation.
Come out of it.
But you are not helping the case what you've been doing for the last 5-10 years.
No. Speaking
in interviews, changing your name.
You need new ad libs. New ad libs.
Man, I've been thinking too, man. Like I always thought it was weird how Puff would bring groups on and artists on, and then they would do good for a little bit, then they would stop doing good. I always thought that was weird. I said, why is Puff always bring these artists up in front of the cameras, and they do a good single, then they're gone. I don't know any other artists that he brought up recently or like past years that they continue to have a good career.
Yeah, he treated them like Netflix treats new shows.
Yeah,
you get one season, then cancel.
Then that's it. Like
because it's the hypeness of that new stuff. That's all he cared about.
Yeah,
and then it was on you to create your own career.
I I don't know. This is just me. I wonder if it had to do something with the lifestyle he was trying to bring them into. I don't know.
Yeah. I think it was him trying to build artists rather than taking artists and building on that. Because, you know what I mean? Unless the contracts are bad, and that's why they can't continue. But if he's giving them this alley-oop and then they fade away, that's no longer on him. That's on them to keep doing the work, right?
I think it's them.
But it's like you said, I can't think of anyone besides, Mace. And, Frig, who else?
That's what I mean. He's always brought these artists to the forefront. Donnie Kane, that other boy band group, all these making it in band shows. 112. Yeah, a lot of.
I know we did Craig Mack dirty back in the day.
Oh yeah,
it's just a lot of like, what happened? What really happened? Is it just? Yeah. Was it the music that they didn't have to, or it's just a part of it too?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's where I was at, because I always question that. I said,
yeah.
Diddy's known as the icon, but he has brought us hits that are timeless, yes, but where's the longevity in his artists?
Yeah, that's right. I guess French Montana.
I guess you consider French underneath. French is underneath Bad Boy too.
Yeah, he became under Bad Boy there for a minute. He still is, isn't he?
I'm not sure,
because I know when he first came out, he was under his own stuff.
Yeah, Coke Boys.
Yeah,
I think he still represents Coke. Maybe Coke Boys is underneath Bad Boy. Maybe.
I guess you could say MGK. But I don't know. Yeah, it's weird to say this because he's been out for a little bit, but he's still too new to say about longevity, I guess you'd say, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
I don't know. I hope to see though.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds bad to say. I just, it's like an itch. It's like,
want to know what's that? I know.
What is real? What is the real?
Yeah. Because the internet be spinning stuff.
I know. The
There's
internet.
a whole, hour and a half documentary on Swamp Stories about, Diddy's whole start.
Right.
And how he might have done this stuff.
Right. They didn't have to be spinning stuff like.
They be spinning their hair.
I just want to touch on this one thing. I don't know if you're going too much into it, but that same Meek video when he's jumping like a rabbit is actually from, what's his name? Michael Rubin. Michael Rubin was making him jump like a rabbit. But I think I've seen that same video with Diddy talking on it. But that might not be the real video. It's actually the real video is Michael Rubin talking to Meek Mill at the tennis court. But they have it with Diddy talking on it.
That is a wild thing nowadays with all this AI.
Oh
yeah, they can do.
They do that AI and everything.
Shit. In 10 years, cuz when they want to take you down, they don't even need to catch you doing anything.
They're just gonna
make a video.
Just gonna make it up.
Just make it there,
and people are gonna push it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You just have to put it up, make it look catchy. People sharing it there.
We're getting to a scary world, man.
Oh yeah. They know the algorithms. Too,
right?
They know exactly what people are
what's
going
up.
to share, how long they're going to share, how long the video content needs to be.
And you know what's funny is that will lead to more control, because the only way to get around that is to have an alibi, have something to prove where you are at all times.
Right.
Constant surveillance.
But that
now, if that happens, and then it controls. You know what I mean?
Dang, it's all a plan.
It is.
Yeah.
Trying to make you scared of social media so they make you more comfortable with putting that chip in you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They're like, you need to get, if you don't have a chip saying that your location and let us track where you are all the time, somebody could do a AI and say you were there, and how you're going to prove it wasn't you. Then you're like, shit, chip me up.
Scary, bro.
It's crazy, cuz.
That's scary.
Oh, man. Talking about the future. How about that future in Metro Boomin now, man?
Oh man!
And
we get into it.
I you know what? And no disrespect to the album, but I'm focusing on that diss.
I mean, disrespect the album. I would disrespect the album.
Why? Because it all sounds like it's
every
other
like
song sounds like the same song.
Yeah. I listened to it a couple of times and I was like, okay. I had this thought too. I was like, man, they had to make the diss a big part of it to sell it.
Oh, absolutely.
Because nothing else. They didn't have a hit to pull out.
Yeah.
They couldn't. I don't know. I'm dissing it. They not even hit to pull out. They couldn't. That's why they couldn't bring it up and say, okay, this is the hit. This is a single. That's my thoughts.
I can't even counter and say no. What about this song? What about that?
That's what I mean.
Because you're right.
That's what I mean.
I can't think of nothing. And you know what? if that disc wasn't on that track, I don't even know if that track would be something I'd go to.
No.
But that verse is crazy.
It is.
Yeah, that verse is crazy.
It is.
That verse is like.
And the first for me, it was like when I was looking at the stuff, they said that Future's is the next artist behind Drake with the streaming numbers, like ultimate streams. I was like, what? How?
Yeah. Future's.
I was like, I know Future music's good and everything like that, but it's that repetitiveness. Like, you can put Future music on, you put it on a 2-hour playlist, and I would think that every song was the same.
I'm with you on that.
That's what I know, because
I am with you on that.
Future reminds me of back in the day at the Palace when they started playing that techno, and you didn't know when the song ended.
When the song changed.
You thought, you're like, this song is 3 hours long. They're like, no, there were like 18 songs. I was like, I don't know when it changed. That's, listening to Future's music, I'm like that. It's funny as maybe it's his accent, right? But on the chorus, when he says, if you like that, right?
Yeah.
The way he was saying it, I thought he was saying, if you're light skinned. I was like, oh shit, he's really going after Drake. It sounded like, go back and listen. Go back and listen to it. It sounds like he's saying, if you like skin. I was like, what? I was like, man, no sneaky shots, no subliminals for him. That came right after Drake, but he's saying,
man.
But according to Spotify, it's if you like that. I had to listen to it. I was like, nah, okay.
Man. Since we going in on Future, I honestly listened to the album and I was like, bro, how does this guy remember his lyrics, man? It sounds like he just making this up as he's going, bro.
The thing is that if he didn't, who'd tell?
Yeah, I know. Like, you can't even tell.
He could go on. He could go on stage and say, "If you're light skinned," and people would sing. Because that's what I thought he was. You should listen to that song again, and when he says it, have that in your mind.
Oh my god!
But you're right. I don't even. Yeah, like sometimes he sounds.
Sometimes he was talking about something. Yo, the chair black, and then the strong red. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, good summer for music though, because Future, Drake, Cole, and Kendrick, they all make songs that are gonna be, you're gonna hear them everywhere.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna hear them songs everywhere, whether you necessarily like that song or not, but you're gonna hear it everywhere.
Yeah,
right? They all make that popular music.
Yeah,
people check for those artists.
Yeah,
so it could be an interesting summer.
You think Kendrick just lit the fuse?
Oh yeah,
and he started.
Oh yeah,
but he did that with Control, and no one really stood up.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens here.
Drake addressed it at a concert, and that's the only thing he said is that no one can mess with his life.
Yeah. And
that's like looking at all the things that he's doing, and he's kind of right on that level.
And that's something I do want to speak about, man. What? I don't know if we get to that part yet with this, but I do want to speak about.
Speak it.
I don't. Okay, like we all know Kendrick dissed Drake multiple times on that verse and all that, but Drake right now, I'm not even lotioning, man. He had a power level, man. You got so much people that's looking out for his back and all that. Like, it's hard to diss him and think, oh, he's gonna respond, because he don't have to. Because he's at a point where it's like, oh man, the greats like him, the news like him, everybody's like Drake. Like, he's at like he got muscle. I heard Chubbs responded. I heard Baca responded. Like, people who like really know him to fight, like respond like real, like they on the assumption this is real beef. I don't know if it is real. I don't know if Kendrick really like he's still rapping. I don't know if Kendrick actually went through hands, but I don't know. I don't like. Are you saying we don't know these people? Kendrick is that guy. He can rap, so he's gonna rap at what he thinks is the best.
Yeah.
But I think Drake is just so, not the lotion, but he's just so high in that pedestal right now. It's like it's hard. He moves so strategic, and he's not gonna just respond.
But in some circles, Future is up there with Kendrick. I'm sorry, not Kendrick, with Drake.
With Drake, yeah.
Like they put him. They
put him on the same pedestal. Yeah.
It's popularity wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what's funny? It's like this. I'd say that if it was a battle, like it should be, because of the lanes that they're in. Future versus Drake, and Kendrick and Cole. Because Kendrick and Cole, we'd get some crazy
more lyrics.
We'd get crazy tracks against each other.
Yeah.
Where Drake and Future, we'd get some flossy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm a Drake fan, But if they're going to go diss tracks and verse to verse,
can Kendrick take him out?
Yeah, easily. I even think that Kendrick could take out J. Cole, but I think that would still be a fight.
Man, y'all ain't know Cole, man. I see.
But
that's
we don't. You saying we don't know Cole, but
yeah,
we don't even know Kendrick. Kendrick issued the challenge before.
We don't know what he really could do,
and no one stepped up to it,
right?
So that we could see what he did. This is only him baiting them, saying, "Come on."
Cole is a bad guy, man. I forget what album that is. It's the album with it's kind of like Bright. When I think it was the outro or whatever. He's going in on a little pump, and he's just like how he's just walking him down in those verses and talking about what happened in his career and all. I was like, yo, this man dismantling you and teaching you at the same time. Like that's how bad Cole is. He will dismantle and he would teach at the same time.
Yeah, but that brings me back to how when Eminem used to diss.
Yeah,
he did that to Lil Pump.
Oh, you mean that's a little rookie.
Yeah. Like when Eminem used to diss people, like did M ever diss anybody that was that caliber that we could see something?
I mean, Cannabis was supposed to be that caliber. Cannabis was
Cannabis
he was issued as like that street rapper, like that underground, like he's that guy.
You know what Cannabis is like? Cannabis is like somebody that goes on stage and trips over their own feet. He defeated himself. He made some bad moves. Some of his music just wasn't. He defeated himself because he could have been there and he should have been there. But all M's beefs is with people that basically he could lyrically bully.
Yeah,
that's how J. Cole I feel would be against Lil Pump.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cole ain't going to bully Kendrick.
Man, I don't know. I think Cole, man. I think when the Fall Off come out, there's gonna be an album dedicated to Kendrick. I can feel it.
I feel that Kendrick versus Cole, whoever wins, it ain't going to be a bully. They going down. It's going to be a fight.
Yeah,
that's why. Yeah, like I don't even want to hear Drake get back at Kendrick because there's nothing. What I don't know. I kind of want to hear what he'd say, but I just don't feel that it's going to do anything for Drake.
Right. That's what I mean. Like, what? Yeah. How does that? This response.
It doesn't benefit Drake.
Doesn't. Yeah. He's just it
only elevates Kendrick to be like,
yeah.
See, he actually is up here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's how Drake could be thinking too. I respond to him. He responds back.
Did you hear
him giving him more plays?
J. Cole in an interview said that Drake admitted to him that Cole smoked him on his first-person shooter.
Oh, I know. I didn't hear that.
Okay, I forget what the interview was.
Yeah,
but that's cool. Well, Drake is always giving Cole respect.
Yeah,
and props.
Yeah,
so I could see him saying that.
I mean, I can see Drake saying that.
Either way, man, it's going to be an interesting summer. And the thing is that another thing, Drake kind of gotta not respond. Like he kind of passed the expiration date. If you're going to respond, you got to respond that week. It's going on week 3, man.
Yeah.
If you respond, it makes it look like you had to take so much time. You had to get your ghostwriters in the room. Like,
oh, great.
I mean, I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm saying that's what it seems like. That's what it comes across.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to hit back quick. Because I have a feeling that Kendrick already has a song for him that he's waiting to drop, but he's just waiting for him to say something first.
Yeah. I feel like Kendrick is that arrogant to be like, I'm going to drop this, but I got this in the tuck in case you...
Right.
In case you come.
You got the response already.
You're like, I jabbed you and you didn't say nothing a while back. Let me jab you again and see what you say. Say something. Yeah, they scared of Kendrick, man. They scared.
I don't know.
Because Cole ain't said nothing either.
I think Cole was scared of Kendrick. Cole ain't scared of Kendrick.
It's been almost 3 weeks and ain't nobody said nothing.
Cole is that guy, man.
But he should have said something, though.
I think he's waiting because he know everybody's waiting for the album. He keeps kind of sneak putting out there. Everybody's waiting to hear that come out.
But the thing is that if he put out a track right now, that would make people want the album even more.
Whoever puts out the full track, though, you're overdoing it. You're overstepping. Because remember, that was only a verse on someone else's song.
That's just a little verse.
Yeah.
Right?
We'll see.
Man, I don't know. I don't think
you're overreaching a little bit, right? You jumping head first in. If you put out a whole song, when this man only did one verse, cater towards the both of you.
Man,
It was more Drake. He was kind of like, to me, the verse was like, I'm the best, whatever. Fuck Drake. And he said all this. You ain't, I'm Prince, you're Michael Jackson.
Just me.
Yeah, it's just me.
It's just big me.
Like, but
that's a flip on J. Cole's verse,
yeah,
though.
exactly.
Yeah, but to me, it is.
Yeah.
Definitely. He's saying it's just motherfuck the big three.
He flipped right. J. Cole. Like, he Kendrick is that, like, I thought about this before the pod, and like I was like, man, Kendrick is just one of those guys. It's like two different personalities, man. Drake and Kendrick and Cole. 3 different personalities, I think. They're just that guy.
Yeah.
Drake is the popular guy. Mm-hmm. Kendrick is the instigator guy who knows he has the skill. He's gonna look at the popular guy and say, "Yo, I can beat you."
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know that. So don't ever say me and you together though. I'm top of you.
Yeah.
Like, he's that guy.
Here's the thing. What do you think happened? Because since this happened, I've been doing some research and seeing a lot of breakdowns.
Yeah.
All 3 of these guys had relationships. Mm-hmm. Like, one of Kendrick's first tours, Drake took him on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like they were friends, they did tracks together.
J. Cole and Kendrick had
J. Cole and Kendrick had a working relationship together. Now, I don't believe that Cole and Kendrick ever had a falling out. But I wonder what happened between Drake and Kendrick.
I think
the selling out.
I think Kendrick is that's just his real self, man. I think he doesn't want to.
He loves competition.
Yeah, he
competition. Sorry.
Yeah, competition. Yeah, he can't just be under, and be known as under. He's gonna be known as that guy who said he is that guy.
Didn't he do this before?
He's done this before.
Every artist in the world was trying to make a song because he said he's the king of both coasts.
Exactly.
Put him in my hands. I'll juggle them both.
He keeps doing this. He keeps showing us what he wants to tell us. And then everybody realizes that's Kendrick, man.
Yeah. Matter of fact, that was on a verse of someone else's song.
He's gonna.
But he shows and proves, though. Like,
he is good.
It's like it's hard to argue against him.
You can't.
And no one does.
And he knows that, and but he knows that he's still not considered as popular as Drake, but he's still going to be known as the guy who said he's better than Drake, or don't consider me.
That's why he said Prince outlived Mike Jack.
Yeah.
Kendrick's music is viewed as more like art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Than Drake's is. Drake's is more viewed as like that pop music kind of thing.
Yeah.
Kendrick's music, I find, from people who listen to the music are like, okay, I'm going to listen to that song. Then I'm going to rewind it and listen back to see what he actually said.
That's true, though.
That is true. Because for most of Drake's music, you're going to listen to the song, and if it's a bop, I'm going to play it again. If not, I'm not going to listen to it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that could... Now, this is just making shit up and throwing it out there. Just opinion. That could be a part of their falling out. Because maybe when they came up... Because remember, Drake did different music back in the day.
Yeah.
Maybe when they came up, that's how he seen Kendrick. Kendrick seen him, and they were like kindred spirits and seen that. And then maybe in Kendrick's mind, actually, where he says Prince outlived Mike Jack, that gets, credit to it or validates the fact that he sees Drake as a sellout. It's like, yeah, you sell more records, you're a sellout, but you sold out the craft, man. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Either way,
definitely in the elements of hip hop.
Yeah,
I am hip hop.
Yeah,
that's Kendrick.
Kendrick is definitely hip hop. Where Drake has slowly come more pop and dibbled his toes in R&B, right? Which I'm not dissing. I like his music. Well, I shouldn't say I like it all. I like most of the music, but
I like the music. Canada stand up.
Yeah.
You don't hear enough of that.
Yeah. Anyways, it's going to be interesting. Speaking of Canada, let's talk about these Junos.
Ooh, yeah. Big times in the Maritimes.
Yeah.
Big things.
The Juno Awards happened here a couple weeks ago. It was dope. I seen some of the performances. Seen Michael Fresh West turn off the stage doing something. That was dope. And
Joking.
The Rap Prime
I'm gonna get killed, man. I should say kill. Jeez, I'm gonna get destroyed in the comments.
And we seen the Queen of Canada, Her Royal Thighness. Nelly Furtado on the stage.
I got no comment.
She aged very well.
She did.
comment.
You had all kinds of comments before, though.
I plead the fifth.
No, he can't even speak.
I plead the fifth.
He can't even speak.
Did he help me?
Thigh's got him speechless. Man.
Quite like Diddy over here.
When white girls hit their 40s, I should say, man, they thick. But and she still can sing, and she's it was good. I just wanted to run down some of the winners. Toby won Rap Album of the Year, Rap Album / Rap EP of the Year. He also, his album was Panic. I checked it out. You should. It's funny when you talk about Kendrick. He reminds me of like Kendrick. I can just feel it. He's a Nigerian Canadian. I forget where in Canada he's from. But yep, and he also won. Oh shoot, got this twice. Rap Single of the Year with the song "Someone I Know." He's telling me to look at the prompter. Oh, I see it. And remember we talked about this? Who was going to win international?
Yeah.
Yep, SZA won it with SOS.
Oh, SZA won a Juno.
Yep, she got a Juno Award for an international album. Tate McRae, the girl I told you was going to clean up, she won Artist of the Year and Single of the Year with Greedy. I like that song.
Wait a second. Where's SZA from?
Yeah,
what
you say?
Where's SZA from? Where's she from?
Somewhere in the States.
Oh, it don't matter because it's the international.
It's international.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you thought she was Canadian?
I said, hold on a second. Juno SZA? I was like, I get it now. International. Wow. Well, she beat a lot of people then. I don't even know who's nominated.
Taylor Swift was nominated.
She beat Taylor Swift.
The others, no disrespect, I can't remember. When you got Taylor Swift, and SZA, the others I can't remember.
But that says something though. SZA beat Taylor Swift in like
this is the second time. She beat Taylor Swift in her international award. The other one was in the UK. It's saying some good things.
It's saying something, but R&B, man.
Yeah, we got album of the year was by Charlotte Cardin with 99 Nights. You don't know if you know, she's got that famous song, popular, I should say, song, what's it called? Confetti. That's what it's called. It's on the radio all the time.
Yeah, I've heard that on the radio.
And those are the those are the winners of the awards I was following.
Yeah.
And it's funny, these awards coincided with Chocolate coming down.
Yeah.
And you was on stage at that.
Yeah, it was a dope vibe.
Oh, you on stage, man?
Yeah. Performing, I jumped on with our buddy D, Dirty, and it was a song that me and him got. Me, him, and Jamie Williams. So we all decided to jump on the track together and bless the stage. The venue was very, very cool. Like, shout out to Steel Wheel Auto Museum. That's a venue that more artists should be picking up on and throwing shows, throwing parties, doing different events there. Beautiful cars. I think they had it was over $2 million in cars on the stage.
I seen that.
Yeah.
Where is that place exactly, man?
You know where Carpon Racing used to be up in Bears
Yeah.
Lake? Yeah, it's right in that spot.
Okay. I seen people there. I think I seen Exhibit go there. I was like, where is this?
Yeah, Exhibit was there before his show. Yeah, before his show at the
Okay.
Dome. Yeah, it was a great vibe. It was a great show, watching everybody come together. So you had different elements of hip hop, Halifax, different parts of the different parts in Canada who were coming down to do shows, and then you had a lot of the people who were extremely big hip hop fans kind of show up later on to kind of watch that Chocolate show, as well as kind of interact with the other rappers who were from their city and show them love as well, right? So you had all names like Jordan Crocher, Ghetto Child, all the folks, Quake, all them guys came through. There was actually a really cool video that Quake did on his Instagram where he had a pair of Choclair's shoes from 20 years ago that Choclair left in his car or left at his house or something like that. And he brought them back to him 20 years later, right? And got them to sign them and stuff. It was a real cool vibe. And Choclair, like, I met him probably like soon as I got there. Great guy. Real down to earth, real humble, and he killed the show.
Nice.
That's crazy, man. I didn't know you performed, man.
Oh, yeah. I do a little bit of everything, right? I mean,
yeah, man. This
jump
guy,
in front of the camera, behind the camera.
Everywhere, man.
We out here.
This guy everywhere. That's good, though.
That's dope. And, yeah, speaking of concerts in Halifax, we got Snoop Dogg, DJ Quick.
Ooh.
And Warren G. Warren G was my favorite rapper.
Yeah, man.
Oh, buddy.
June 3rd.
Get me there now.
June 3rd.
That's West Coast royalty right there.
Because
that's crazy.
Warren G ain't talked enough about. Talked about enough, sorry. Warren G was, man, this DJ be Warren G. Like, you know that song? You got.
I don't know.
Yeah. He was a DJ turned rapper.
Yeah.
And he was always the DJ. Right?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's why listen to the song, This DJ. Man, you could mix your name in there with This DJ. That'd be dope, man. This DJ by Warren G.
I listen to it.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's West Coast from like 94, 95. It was right after Snoop's first album. It was when the G-Funk was.
Oh, yeah.
It was really good. And yeah, that whole first album is crazy. I know you heard Regulators.
Yeah.
Regulators.
Yeah, that's Warren G and Nate Dogg, right? And because they were in a group together. Snoop, Warren G, and Nate Dogg. They were called 213.
Yeah.
It was Warren G's got hits, man.
Halifax getting big shows, man.
Yeah, especially like this.
DJ Quick.
Is this his third or second time here? Snoop.
I know he was here before.
Trailer Park Boys and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen him in concert.
Yeah, he's performed years ago. Years ago,
yeah.
he performed here as well.
I know he was here before.
Yeah, I remember when that show, my buddy was doing security for him and stuff.
So this might just be his second show. All right, I'm going to that. Tickets go on sale this Friday.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to that. DJ, you sold me with DJ Quick. I met Snoop. Snoop's great guy, all that kind of stuff. And I would go to see his show because I was planning on going to it anyway. Well, you said DJ Quick's there?
Yeah.
When is that ever going to happen again?
Never.
We might see Snoop Dogg again.
I
don't think we ever going to see DJ Quick again.
DJ Quick can get in the country. I hope they don't pull one of those Halifax things that they do.
Damn.
But yeah, DJ Quick, man.
Anybody listening? DJ Quick, bring Sugar Free with you.
Oh.
You got to bring them.
Because one of my favorite songs with them, too, is Down, Down, Down.
Oh, yeah.
That song is crazy. I know this guy's looking.
I look around the room like.
You got to put him on. Wait till he hears that beat.
Yeah. I'll put it on after this episode. Oh, yeah, that beat? DJ Quick with the beats, man. Yeah. Showing that DJs don't just DJ.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're both DJs, Warren G and DJ Quick. I bet you that they'll probably do a set spinning that's going to be crazy. Man, frig. I never even thought about that. I was just thinking about them rapping. Man, their show could be crazy.
Yeah, that's going to be wild.
Frig.
Yeah.
June 3rd.
Y'all going? Putting that together, put me on the list. Put me there. I'll jump on stage. I'll bless the mic again.
I didn't even see where it's at.
Scotiabank.
Yeah, I guess it would have to be.
I think it was in June. I think it was like June 6th or something like
June
that.
3rd. June 3rd, I believe.
Yeah, June 3rd. It's on Monday.
Why do we do this in Halifax?
Yeah, I don't know why Halifax always get those dates, man. They always get those dates.
Yeah.
Probably because something's already booked on a weekend or whatever.
I think that promoters are scared to deal with the aftermath of a Friday night or a Saturday night. They think that us Haligonians are kind of rowdy. That
could be crazy still.
Yeah, I know.
They're gonna be crazy still.
Oh, yeah.
It's a rally scene. I think we talked about,
so then that probably means the Classify is gonna perform there as well.
Oh, probably open.
You got that song with Snoop as well.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's one of the bigger. He's one of his bigger tunes, right?
Yeah.
won't say biggest because he got a lot of good jams too. Shout out to Classified, but I'm pretty sure if Snoop's gonna be here, he's gonna take that opportunity to be at that show, especially since they have that connection, right?
Yeah. Unless it's a tour thing, I guess they can modify that one song to bring him out. But they are.
Oh, yeah.
But Snoop and man, they got a lot of stuff already. Like that's gonna be a hell of a set, man.
Yeah, what's gonna be played and what's gonna be cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this is like the next Warren G and Snoop Dogg is the next best thing to having Dre and Snoop.
Oh, frick. They
Warren
had
G's
Dre.
brother?
Yeah. He's Dre's younger brother.
Bro.
Dre's the one, I mean, he introduced Snoop to Dre.
Yeah.
He was the connect. Because they, like I said, they were in that group. It was Warren G, Nate Dogg, and Snoop. And he gave him his tape. Yeah, Dre said it on, it was Tonight Show or whatever. They were talking, interview where he said how he met Snoop. He said his brother Warren G put in the tape and said, yo, you get him to the studio tomorrow. And then, got introduced like that. Man, this is going to be all West Coast.
Show, that's going to be an epic show.
It's funny because King Jacob was saying how he ain't going to no shows this year now because he's at this other trip. He's at a basketball game right now. Oh, yeah, that's why he ain't here. He in Toronto watching the Lakers and the Raptors.
Yeah.
So that's why he ain't here. But
that's a big game to be watch.
Yeah. I think his mind, when he hears that Snoop is coming, he'll be going to a concert.
Yeah, he's probably going to Snoop for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Cool. Well, that's it for this episode. I think we covered everything that we set out to cover. Man, yeah, go support local shows, and we get more shows.
Absolutely.
So go buy those tickets on Friday when they go on sale. Wait a few hours after they go right on sale because I want to be able to get one. But yeah, check them out. And yeah, that's it for this episode. I'm John Kizzy. You know who is he? AKA Philly G, because they know who I be. And I'm here with DJ Laton.
I'm back.
My cousin Ray Ray.
You know what it do.
And we out. Peace.